It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Artist, and they will enjoy a power advantage. And he'll be facing Terrence Bud Crawford. And you can see who's more advanced in age. These two will be fighting in the welterweight division. So many fantastic champions have come through this weight class. Most recently, how about Terrence Crawford?
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Up first is the Artist from Japan, and they hold the SCI Continental title. Their last fight was a very close victory. Terrence Bud Crawford from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Japan, wearing the red trunks with red trim, the current Continental welterweight champion, the Artist. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. One punch could change everything in this battle. Straight right just misses. A perfect counter lands. That jab won't score. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jab misses. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's all offense all the time. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Missed with that jab. They exchanged punches. That counter punch caught him clean. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Punch, counter. This round. Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
There's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter punch. Catch and shoot. The courage on display here is incredible. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They block the uppercut. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Just missed with that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. The straight right just misses. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. On to the fifth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook just can't find the target. And he scores with the counter. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe what we are seeing? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That counter shot lands. These two were made for each other. Done with that counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. So close with that uppercut. Nice slip to avoid the jab. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of...
And there's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. No rest for the weary. Which fighter will say no mas? Beautiful counter shot. He blocks the uppercut. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Crawford is dazed. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Crawford in trouble. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And we enter the 8th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. That big hook doesn't land. The straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends. Did you see that? Crawford may be ready to go down. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford in trouble. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round 9. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That left hook missed. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
You've got to see that again.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. And there's the bell to start round 10. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Did you see that? Crawford is dazed. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Holding nothing back here in the round. A straight right just misses. His stamina is off the charts. Hold that thought. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smart, that is.